Okay, Macabellum time. Looking at the start here, we're going to go with the aerial specialist. Let me get the free unlock for my phoenixes in round 2. Here's Amplify. He's looking mighty chaffy. So we're going to leave the chaff turret. We're going to sell the anti-armor turret. Boom. Bum, 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 bum. Go my standard setup here. Come on, mouse. There we go. Let's do that a little bit so it moves up fast enough to cover. Drop one back for some late chaff. Let's do the Void Eye. Like so. Looks good. He's doing the left side push, kind of the same thing, pushing the weaker side. He also sold his anti-armor. And he bought extra chaff, so this is going to go well for me as long as I can kill all his chaff and some of my chaff survives. Which I think I'll hit his tower first, judging from the placement of my army, so I think I'll get his tower and then his chaff. We'll see how that works. I already kited one saber, that's probably a good thing, bringing it in closer to me sooner. There goes his tower. Good. Get that turret before it recharges. Nice. Alright, my chaff is secure. This should be my victory. Uh-oh, he's going to get that tower. I thought more of his crawlers would kite up into me, but I guess not. He may actually pull this off after all. Yep, he got me after all. I really thought the rest of his crawlers would pull up, but they went across at the tower instead, and that cost me the round. Very disappointing. Excuse me. Alright, let's see here. We're going to go, they all cost 50. Go with the extended range Vulcan. If I need to, I can drop that out later. Get the Phoenix, drop it on this side of the board. I'm going to sell the chaff turret, buff the tower, drop a crawler here, just to buy a little bit of time. I'm going to put a missile strike there, sentry missile. Hopefully there's not going to be any sentry missiles of his own. Hit to redeployment, he'll probably move. He might move a chaff to guard and slow me down. He might move the tank, put it right here and shoot the 2 tarantulas, sacrifice one to get rid of my anti-chaff. That could be an option too. I'll have to wait and see what he does. I put this missile kind of back so the crawlers have a chance to get up and kind of cluster around the tower before it actually hits. That's when we get more crawlers that way. Ah, I see. Not a bad choice. That gives them some protection. He sold his mines, kept his chaff turret, so he's really watching out for the chaff. And he's got more chaff. He did not buff his tower, he went with the extra unit. Interestingly, he did not move any units. I really thought he might move a saber, but he didn't. I thought he would move this one because it's already going to come over on its own, so I thought he might put it up here to help take out the tarantulas. Unfortunately, my missile is going to get just these little bit. That's not really what I hoped it would do. A little disappointing, actually. Kind of wish I saved that 50 now. Did get the tower, which is good. Enough to save that one tarantula. Nice. Save some chaff. And it's going to hit his tower. That's good. Fortunately... Oh, nope, I got his tower first. That's also very good. Alright, my victory this time. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. Hey, got him that time. Upgrading the tower 1 tech there really made a big difference. 1 tech level. Some decent options here. Not bad at all. I think we're going to go with the Wasp Swarm. I want to take Acid, but that's easy to shield against. So we'll go with Wasp, put it in his backfield. We're going to drop one Crawler here. I'm going to drop one Crawler here. Bodyguard the corners. If he puts Wasps anywhere, they're going to kite on top of the Crawlers and ignore the towers now. I don't have to worry about defending against the Wasps. They're going to be taken care of. As for other stuff, let's put down another Phoenix right here. So if he puts down Wasps now, I'm going to have extra protection for the Phoenix. Now these guys came up, and they met, where did they meet? They met right about up in here, I think. Let's try putting a Sentry Missile here, see if we can't catch the Crawler and the Fangs together there. Alright, we're going to take that back. We're going to sell the mines. We're going to buy the attack upgrade. I think that's better long term. He also went Wasp, and he put it right here where I thought he might. So they're going to get hung up on the Crawlers now, and hopefully my Phoenix will be able to shoot them up while they're hung up on the Crawlers. We'll have to wait and see. He did not move. He still hasn't used his redeploy, but he did put a Saber down like I predicted he would. So I'll have to throw down some chaff in the middle here. So he had no protection in his backfield against my own Wasps. That's good for me. Fortunately, my Phoenixes got hung up and didn't kill as many of the Wasps as I thought. They're shooting the same ones, which is a real problem for me. But I got his tower, so that might save my Phoenixes here, even though they keep shooting the wrong one. I lost two Phoenixes, rats. Nope, never mind. I lost one. The other flew up here. Alright, I think this is going to be my round. I smoked a lot of his stuff with the towers down already, so this is going very well for me. So basically, I just schooled him on how to do Wasp, as far as the how to do a Wasp deployment using battlefield powers. Very nice. Alright. Give him a little taunt there. It's looking pretty good so far. Okie dokie. Giant would be pretty sweet. Wraith isn't bad against a lot of chaff though. Missiles, not so much. He's moving pretty fast. I guess I could drop a missile launcher here. He's pretty static. I think we're going to go with the Raiden though. It's just a really strong unit, and with the right leveling, it can have pretty decent chaff clear too. We're going to do that. We're going to drop another Phoenix right here because he's not really beefing up his anti-air at all. And we're going to drop a Raiden right here. Same thing. I might put a third one in the middle. I might leave that open for a Vulcan. I don't know. We'll see. I do need to start extending sideways. I've really gone deep, and I'm plenty deep enough. I really need to go sideways now, or I'm going to start getting into trouble. So next round, round 5, we're going to expand to the side. All right. Let's see how this works here. He took... What did he take? I don't see the Wraith. I don't see the missiles. There's no Raiden. I don't see the Marksman. Thought for sure... Oh, there it is. He put the Wraith over here. Not really worried about it for the same reason as it's going to kite on these guys. Now, since it has to warp in, they might get far enough ahead that it just comes straight into the tower. If that's the case, it may get my tower. But next round, it'll chase the Crawlers, and I can always put a Phoenix there to shoot it as well. Yeah, it's going to get... Yeah, it's going to lose them and come to the tower. So he may get me this round with that tower destruction. We'll have to wait and see. But with 2 Raidens and all these Phoenixes, I also stand a pretty good chance of just wiping him. His anti-air is really poor. Doesn't get hung up on all the chaff, and his one lone Wraith kills everything. As embarrassing as it appears to be, that is what's happening. Wow, everything got hung up on his chaff. That's amazing. I haven't really kept up my own chaff clear, but I'm paying for it now. Let's do steel ball. We're going to put it on this guy. Get lots of little steel balls flying around for us. And we're going to drop Phoenix right here. That'll take care of this guy. Let's see. You go with another one of these guys. We're going to expand over here to the side like I said we would. We're going to buy another Crawler. Alright, it's looking a lot better now. Okay, I pretty decisively won this side. This guy's a problem, but he's solved now. He's going to get hung up on them. They're going to shred him. 28,000 to, say, 3,200, basically. So 3,000 goes into 2,800, what, 8 times? 9 times, actually. 27, so... Yeah, 9 times, so 8, 9 times when you factor in the fact that it's got a little extra. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm looking at their health. I'm sorry, their damage is 4,000. So 8,000 apiece, or 8,000 total, 4,000 apiece into 28. That's basically 4 shots or less. 4 shots would be 32. So yeah, it's like 3 shots and then 3 salvos from them together, and then one of them probably has an extra salvo. Is what I'm trying to say to finish it. If I can say that without babbling. We're going to save the 50 though. We're not going to spend it. We'll use it next round. He sold something. His Wraith. Alright. He's smart enough to know it won't work twice, but he didn't level anything. He's still running with level 1 units. Pumped a whole bunch of Mustangs out to try to help with his anti-air, but Mustangs are chaffy and they're kind of weak to a lot of what I've got. So I'm not going to help him a whole lot. Especially once I go high explosive on the Tarantulas. High explosive in range and his Phoenixes are toast. Yep, time to go high explosive on the Tarantulas. That'll help a lot. Some nice looking stuff here. Let's go Overlord. With Overlord right here, it's gonna help produce a lot more firepower. Like I said, those two are gonna shred a lot of this chaff coming in now. But we'll go ahead and drop one right here, just so the tank focuses on that. Level, please. Thank you. Alright, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all, I say. Do I want to keep that, or do I want... Yeah, it gives a lot of pinpoint damage. We'll keep it. Excuse me, but it's kind of wasting all this chaffy side, so we're actually going to take it over here, I think. We're going to let it come up and hit the tanks. And it'll help protect these Phoenixes in the background. Put the, whoops, we'll save the 50 again. See how this works for us. Go on shields. Still feel pretty confident just with high explosive and range on these Tarantulas. They're pretty nasty anti-chaff, and I've got a lot of them. Yeah, this is going to do a lot of damage against my aerial units, but these are reasonably tanky against these guys, and these guys wreck these guys. So as long as I can kind of not get hung up on the armor, which he still isn't leveling, which is good for me, I'll be able to wipe this. He's going to borrow in round 6, which gives me an advantage, because he's on the back foot. He's going to be messing up his economy. He thinks he can go for the kill, so he's trying for it, or he's desperate, I don't know which. But I'm holding off till round 7 to borrow, specifically because I don't want to mess my economy up just yet. I want to make sure I've got a really good lead in before I start going for the throat like that. Fortunately, he got my... I failed to get that last tank, so he may actually get me on the right side now. Yep. What a bad timing on that tower. I've got the Vulcan, I can throw it down, but I don't really want to invest into another giant. I've already got the high explosive. I kind of wish I'd take that 50 now, but it is what it is. We'll go steel ball on this guy. I'm going to put my own wasp over here kind of to help protect and shield that side. We're going to heal. I think that would have made a big difference last time if I had that. Put another one over here. Got another one right here. Like I said, kind of extending that side out a little bit there. Alright, we're going to borrow now. Already got the extra one. So what we're going to do is buy that and buy that. Yeah, no offensive stuff. Alright, let's see how this works for us. Got a lot more chaff clear on the board. That's going to hurt him a lot because he's very chaffy. I just added 2 more chaff clear units and my own little bit of chaff there. We're going to see if that helps us out. Next round, I may go with a line of Void Eye, put some electromagnetic armor, and just strip the range and stuff off these guys too. He put his in his backfield to guard his backfield again. Not doing that a second time. I burned him pretty badly that one time I did it, but as you can see, he's got so many Mustangs. It would just be suicide, and I would just be feeding his XP bar if I did that. So we're not. I would like to also get chain. Just jumps to everything else, and it'll wreck a lot of chaff very close together too. Yep, there goes a lot of his chaff and breaking through with my tarantulas on the right. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose one of these on the left because that saber's homed in on it. I don't think I'm going to kill it fast enough, unfortunately. Yep, got his right side. There goes his tower. I'm going to get his left side now, too. I only have the one arrow unit left to kill those wasps, but they're not able to break through my tarantulas, so I'm not really worried about it. I got him pretty well here. There's plenty of chaff to protect that guy, so it's just going to wipe out the rest of these wasps just like that. And that's a solid win. Going to put him back on the other side. 1,700 points on the back foot. Tempo's back on my side of the court. My goodness, this is just fantastic. Steel ball again. Just keep pumping out steel ball to help deal with that armor he's built up all this time. I've already got a bunch of anti-chaff on the board to help with the chaff, so that's good. We're going to drop this guy right here in the middle. We're going to give him chain. I'm going to borrow. I'm going to put some more chaff in here. So we continue to feed chaff in to protect these guys. We're going to do that, we're going to do that. He does have electromagnetic, that could be a problem. Honestly, he could get all 3 of these guys, so let's bring one back a little bit so he only gets 2 if he drops that. Chain's going to mean this jumps. All these are going to be jumping around, just shredding everything up in here, so that should make for a really nice board clear. Let's see if he used it. He did not use it. He want melting points. No, I see. He got the melting point card. No, he didn't. What did he get? So he bought melting points, but he didn't buy improved melting points. He didn't get electromagnetic shot. I don't see an item on his giants. What did he put on his giants? I think he skipped it, took the 50. Huh, he must have skipped it, taking the 50. Now, the melting points are a good counter to the Raidens as well as the Overlord because they do a lot of damage in a very short amount of time to those high HP units. But as you can see, it's not enough. And the chain is just wrecking through all these guys. It's also going to help clear out my tarantulas, which is a problem. But once again, I'm on his tower and I've smoked him. He's not going to be able to overcome this. And he lost all those anti-missile systems that he spent money on too. So this is hurting. Ooh, it's game. Game, game, game. Smoked him. That's how you read the battlefield. And of course that guy's a whiny little brat, so he whines and pitches a fit because he lost. I understand why people can't be better.